So a couple of weeks ago, the snow started to come down here in Oslo, and they started to prepare all the ski tracks here in Holmenkollen and up in Nordmarka in the forest, and you know, everything seemed to be on point in regards of cross-country skiing this season in the forest. That we will have a similar season this year as last year, where there were a lot of snow early on and that just stayed throughout the winter all the way until April, May. But unfortunately that's not the case, because just days after the last video the rain started to come down because the temperature hasn't been that low. It's been really vulnerable for changes in the temperature. Like if the temperature's just changed a few degrees on the plus side, suddenly we got rain, and that's what happened. We had a lot of rain come down, all the snow disappeared, and that forced me to come down here to Holmenkollen to continue training here, unfortunately. Well, it's not unfortunately, it's still a nice problem to have, I suppose, but I would prefer having proper ski tracks in Nordmarka if I could choose. It's probably what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that's just how it is. Not much we can do about it. So today then, it's not necessarily just gonna be about skiing and training, because I got some other things going on that I think you might gonna find cool if you're into cars. Or if you're not into cars, then you might just sign off after my session and do something else. But yeah, just for, I guess, recovery this time. We're gonna go somewhere and have some fun. That's probably what I'm trying to say. So stay tuned for that. But let's get a session in so I can chill out with a good conscience later. So last week I started here in Holmenkollen, and then I continued up into the forest in Nordmarka because there were some nice tracks up there. And I started here and I continued up the road behind me here. It's now a road because it used to be ski tracks there last week, but now they're all melted, so it's basically just a gravel road now. So that's the conditions at the moment here in Oslo. Everything's just melted and it's just, yeah, grass and gravel all over the place, which is, like I said, a shame, but it is what it is. But they actually made a longer loop here in Holmenkollen. That's a good thing, actually. The artificial snow is holding up really well, so yeah, it's not all bad. Double polling today, obviously. Figure after last week's session and starting with group X again, it's kind of pointless. Oh, it's not pointless, I'm gonna continue to do it, but in like these conditions that we have now, with artificial snow and it's basically ice, then normal group X wouldn't do. You would need some sticky stuff. Sorry, I don't know what it's called in English, but yeah, it's basically, it looks like glue. It comes in a tube and you basically glue it on the skis and just evens it out. I'll put it on the screen what it's called in English, but anyways, point is, I'm double poling and that works. There are certain climbs here in Holmenkollen that I can't double pole no matter what, and I probably couldn't do them with group backs either. And there's probably only one person I know who can double pole up them, and that is Håvard Hedman, so shout out to you, homie. He's just super duper insane strong in his core, so that's what it takes, I suppose. But I'm having a good time. I'm trying to keep the heart rate quite low and just chilling, really. that I was trying to keep the heart rate kind of low. And right after I said that, I looked down at my watch going up the climb and saw like dark red segments. So that was obviously a truth with some modifications. But all in all, it was a good session, I think. It feels a little bit better for every time, which is a good thing, I suppose. You know, it feels a little bit easier. I feel like the technique is getting better and better. I managed to have a better connection with the core muscles. So yeah, that's a good thing at least. But in the general scheme of things, I feel like exercise is a niche thing these days. And then you have cross-country skiing, which is a niche sport, I suppose. Super niche. And then you have double poling, which is a niche genre within cross-country skiing. And then you have double poling in Holmenkollen when it's no snow, which is, I guess, another niche genre. So that I can wake up one morning and see that I have over 10 views on my videos. That's like, yeah, you know what? I'm happy with that. I don't know why I'm doing this sometimes. It's like, why do I do this? Because every morning as well, I wake up super sore in my upper body, and it's gonna be like that for the next 3 or 4 months. Just a few reflections. Anyways, I'm stoked. It feels good afterwards. It always feels good. I never regret it. But yeah, it is what it is. So now I'm going home, take a shower, and then we're gonna have some fun. So after I was done skiing yesterday, went back home, packed my bags, jumped in my car, and came here to Antilaberget. This is on the other side of the border in the Swedish forest. And the reason I'm here is because my dad is testing his brand new rally car today. Or it's not brand new, but it's new for him obviously. But it's a 2019 Skoda Fabia R5 rally car. It's a proper rally car, as you can see. And I figured it would be fun to share a little bit how it is to test a rally car in the Swedish forest. There are plenty of other people here too testing their cars, and I figured I'll implement it in this week's vlog, and I have an alibi since I went skiing yesterday, since it's mostly a human-powered YouTube channel in that sense. But I figured it's fun to show some other stuff as well. So now they're just getting the car ready, and then gonna see how everything works. I had no idea if that GoPro is gonna stick on the car the whole day, but crossing my finger that I won't lose it, I guess. They're driving a road that's like 3 kilometers one way and then 3 kilometers back. So they've done one run now, and the GoPro is still there after first run. So now I adjusted it a little bit, secured it with a USB charger. So we gotta get another angle, and then hopefully it's gonna stay on regardless. Yeah, it's my turn in not too long, I think. Ja, det går nog så jävligt. Ja. Men den sitter ju så jävligt bra. That was pretty fun. That was absolutely insane actually. The car produces around 300 horsepower and it weighs just over a ton, around 1200 kilos. So yeah, it absolutely felt like a rocket once we launched and headed into the forest. And he used to drive a Vauxhall, a bit older Vauxhall, but this is just another level. And yeah, I felt the trees come way faster than before. So yeah, definitely a cool experience. Hopefully it's gonna be some more throughout next year. We'll just have to wait and see. But not the usual video, but I figured, like I said, I had the opportunity to go here now and test the car. So yeah, again, we do a little bit of combined activities. Nice little mixture, and hope you enjoy this. I'm gonna go for another ride now, but I'm just gonna call it a day here, and I'll just gonna say that I'll see you next week, or at least really soon. Alright, thanks for watching. See you later. Peace!